check this out. So we have southern fried catfish with mashed potatoes and brown gravy and sauteed in butter green beans. Alright guys, so today we're doing something very similar and yet something quite different. Now you have seen me in the past go out into the wild and go fishing, catch catfish, and then cook it over a campfire, caveman style, bushcraft style. I decided to do something a little bit different this time. Now our biggest video this year was the gathering cactus fruit and then bringing it home to make juice. Now I'll be honest, and you guys, many of you guys already know this, I'm not the biggest fan of filming inside my home. I find that quite boring. I am an outdoors channel, so I like going outside to have adventures. However, that video received a ton of positive feedback. It was probably the biggest video of the year for us. So we decided to do something a little bit different. So we're gonna cut away, we're gonna go fishing, catch a catfish, then bring them home. And having a kitchen provides more amenities. We have an oven, we have more spices, pots and pans. So you're able to make more elaborate dishes and they're more convenient to make. So once again, you've seen me catch catfish, but today we're gonna do something a little bit different, cut away, and we're gonna make a more complicated dish, but it is definitely worth it. So I hope you guys are hungry and I hope you guys wanna check this out. So thank you for sticking around. Let's get started. That is a good size right there. Alright, so welcome to the Martha Stewart special of Junkyard Fox. Now I want to give a big shout out to this book. I don't even remember where I got this book from. This was years ago, but it really does come in handy, and this is, I'm pretty much lifting the recipe from this southern fried catfish recipe. Okay, so here are the ingredients. So we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and we're gonna put this bad boy in here. 1 tablespoon of salt. 3 teaspoons of black pepper. And 2 teaspoons of ground red pepper. There we go. And I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to once again place this here in case you're interested. That way you can pause it and read them. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and need 1 cup of buttermilk. Now I didn't have buttermilk, so I had to improvise. Now you can just improvise with a cup of milk and then a spoonful of lemon juice or vinegar. And then I'm going to place this on here. And then next we're going to get an egg, and then we're just going to go ahead and crack this bad boy. Throw this in here. And then we're just going to whisk it together. I have no clue where I left my whisk. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna start sifting all this stuff together. So next we have a separate plate over here, and we're gonna combine the cornmeal, the garlic powder, and the thyme, and then mix these together. And then that way we have our 3 separate situation for the process for the catfish. We have this, the flour, then we have the egg with the buttermilk, and then we're gonna move up here. Okay, so I'm gonna start mixing that up right now. It says in the thing, it says to use a Ziploc. I'm not gonna use a Ziploc. That just sounds messy, so I'm just gonna use a plate. Okay, and one thing that this recipe doesn't say, but I'm gonna add it myself because I love it, is blackening seasoning that I have right here. I'm gonna put a good amount. That's about it right there, just because I like spicy food. Then I'm gonna just mix that up. Okay, in the meantime, we've had the fish fillets just in water. You know, we rinsed them out, rinsed out the blood and all that stuff. And from here, they're nice and clean. So now I'm going to go ahead and dump them over there on the flour. Okay, so I have the fire at medium low. Let's go ahead and add this bad boy. I'd say that's about good enough. In case it needs any more, I'll go ahead and add some more as we go along. Alright, so we have our catfish. Dunk them in the flour. Bam! And this is the beauty of having a kitchen. We have modern amenities. We have a bunch of different pots and pans and spices that we don't have normally when we're out camping and roughing it out in the field. So then mix it into the egg and buttermilk mixture. Bring it on over here. Get it nice and lathered up in that stuff. All right, here's the biggest piece right here. So okay, it's been about 2 to 3 minutes, so we're gonna just turn them around. Get this big piece, turn it around. Looking beautiful. Alright folks, so moment of truth. Now, basically we just concentrated on the catfish recipe. The rest is very simple to make. Now, we didn't really elaborate on it, but once again, very simple. So the green beans, basically you just heat them up with butter and then throw them in there and warm them up. Same thing, the mashed potatoes are instant mashed potatoes, basically. You basically just boil them. Same thing with the gravy, but as a combination, this is a classic southern meal right here. One of my favorites, to be honest. I really love this stuff. So, time to take a taste test. Most definitely. Now, I love going caveman style with cooking animals and stuff like that, catching game and then cooking it, harvesting. However, this, I mean, you can't beat that. Can you do this in the wilderness? Probably, yeah. But at the same time, I think this just makes it a lot more convenient. So I'm going to enjoy my southern fried catfish, mashed potatoes with gravy. And one last thing. A nice cold beer. And I'm a terrible beer pourer, as you can tell. Here, let me tilt it. Thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have a great catfish recipe, let me know. Put it down below. And if you liked it, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, guys. And we'll see you guys next week with another video. Now, we're going to enjoy our dinner now. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.